Power Book 4 Force, Episode 7, Outrunning a Ghost. The opening scene, we have Liliana along with some other girls beginning recruiting some people in clubs with what I'm officially referring to as the kiss of death. Did you realize it was her right away before she revealed the scar?
Nah. But I kind of figured though, because it was obviously like a Latino woman and we hadn't seen anybody else really, in with Tommy just yet until they started sprawling out to the other girl. So I figured it was going to be Liliana once I heard her speak. Mm-hmm. But nice little scene, I guess.
Tommy wants to hype the product with the premium version and then go with an affordable housing version.
Smart. You could sell designer, but your margins are going to be high and your volume is probably going to be low.
Yeah.
And that's not what Tommy's trying to do. Tommy's trying to run the city, not be an aristocrat. So
yeah.
He's trying to gain something. So it makes sense, but they got to figure out how to cut it first.
Diamond and Lil Bro talks to a guy from Crescent City who's excited to be back in the city. Any thoughts on Bro?
Bro looks so familiar. I don't know where I know him from. What other show is he on? Like he was in some other show.
Probably.
Anyways, yeah. So Crescent City guy. Looks like he's at very least a mutual friend between Diamond and Gerard. I think he's going to end up playing another role. He's probably going to replace Elijah as Jay's right hand.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, from what we see later on in the episode.
It makes me think like bro probably he had some scheduling conflicts. He couldn't be there for the first half of recording. So they was like, fuck, we got to hire somebody else. It's like, no. We already got Jeremiah on payroll from doing the intro song. Just have him do a couple episodes and then we can kill him off.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, I can't make it for the first 5 episodes. Yikes.
But I'm going to bring that shit home though. Just have somebody else, fill in.
D-Mac and his other little homie speak about a business opportunity in Gary, which is kind of like Akron to Cleveland. Gary is that to Chicago.
Sure.
To be honest, it sounds like they just want to do business somewhere that they're not too familiar. They have like a market that's all new to them, so they think they want to do business, but they didn't really seem to think it all the way through. That's what it seems like.
You talking about the young bulls?
Yeah.
I feel like they were just trying to enterprise. They found a hook. They were like, well, we ain't about to just take it to them. We trying to get in on this too. So how do we try to set something up for ourselves? They always climbing just like Gerard, of the same mentality. I don't know if I'd have took it to Gerard if I'm D-Mac, considering,
you got a whole nother thing with him.
He still got some conflict there, fam. Like, I don't know if I would have just walked back in there like everything was hunky-dory, but
yeah,
whatever. He surely did.
Yeah. Lil Bro says if D-Mac wants to do the business in Gary, he got to find Tommy because Lil Bro wants to ice him tonight.
Bro, what's up, man? What's going on, bro?
It's so unnecessary. He is
Diamond in him is done. Like, what is the problem? What is the issue? Like, you're dick riding now, fam. It's getting uncomfortable. I cringe every time I hear you say Tommy's name. Why are you so thirsty for that man? Man ain't messing with you.
Seen Tommy in
weeks. Bro, he don't want no smoke with you. And what's so funny is that he's so busy trying to erase this nigga, not knowing his way out, the game changer, nigga. Boy.
Oh, yeah. No, it's nuts. Anyway.
For somebody that's always talking about thinking ahead, man, when he talk about Tommy, it's all right now. It's all right now. It's nothing. So what are you going to do after he leave? And so after you rub him out, then what? When that don't satisfy you, what's next?
It's just so weird how we got here from how he met Tommy.
Saved your life, bruh. You met Tommy saving your life on some janky ass damn drug deal with some junkies and Vic.
Yep.
But all right, I guess, man. I guess, bro. I guess that's how you pay. But he's not loyal to anybody either.
No.
And that's the one thing that he's lacking in his want for leadership, is that he only has ambition. There's no loyalty to him. He gonna serve any one of you niggas up to get what he want.
Yeah. Yep. Walter Flynn got some hospital papers on his COVID, but he rips and burns them shits up. Supposedly, the Flynns aren't strong enough for when the Serbs come back, according to Paulie.
Yeah, I could have told you that. I only see Paulie and Vic walking around. Where's the muscle? I ain't never seen the muscle.
Well, they had Simon. He got capped.
Right. Yeah. Right. Simon's gone. Like, I don't see anybody walking around. I don't see him pull up with a couple SUVs. I didn't see more Serbs than Irishmen.
Plus, you also got the feds on your ass now. You ain't even thinking about that.
Dog.
Maya writes Vic a Dear John letter and says that she just wants to be free.
Oh, I'm so tired of her, bro. She's stressing me out, fam. She playing games. Just bought you a house. I was about to dip on the family. I invited you to Sunday dinner. How you gonna dip out on me now?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
wild.
that's this the flip flop. The flip flop.
So wild.
Where did this come from? Okay, Vic, I just want you to fight for me. That's all I want. Bet. Bought us a house on the lake. And you coming to dinner regardless of what my daddy say. You know what? I just don't know. Your family's never going to be cool with this. So
I'm just going to take this money and run.
Yeah, like, damn. Oh, do you think she did that?
That's the only thing.
You think she took the money from Claudia?
That's the only play.
That's
right.
Gross.
She didn't just leave without the money, I would hope.
Gross.
I would hope.
Nasty time.
Tommy discusses his plan with Liliana and the cook in the room. The cook tries to explain that she's against it, but she gets shut up pretty quickly. The problem is she's probably already selling them a cut rate version of whatever drug she was trying to make. And so making it even more cut rate is probably just going to...
Right. I mean, it was a cut rate drug from the diet supplement that she was trying to make. Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, she said, though, she mentioned that she specifically made it like that, though, so that people couldn't cut it. So the one thing that made it stand out is the one thing that made it virtually unreplicatable.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a word.
It is for the sake of this.
I'll say whatever.
But Claudia is also against it because she wants to basically gatekeep it and make it exclusive.
Boy, she definitely is. And at this point, Claudia is still kind of like she's in it. But she's trying to be the big dog. Like, she's still trying to big dog her way through this. And by episode's end, it'll be very clear who's on top in this power struggle. And I don't think we'll have to answer that again. Hopefully not.
Well, speaking of which,
if
during
softer
that
heads
scene,
prevail,
she got outvoted in her own situation. She should have never allowed Liliana to be in a situation.
That's on her, because you know what? You had a partner who would have had an equal vote, except you killed her.
Yeah.
So now you're left with the doctor who you kidnapped as a result of you killing Mai.
Who doesn't get a vote.
So she kind of literally did that to herself. It's like you kind of feel away about how Tommy is strong-arming her in the beginning, but then it's like, well, he did not put her in this position. Claudia did.
Yeah.
Oh, girl didn't never have to meet Tommy, ever.
Mm-hmm. Somebody got to explain how Lil Bro kept CBI afloat for 15 years because that nigga makes nothing but stupid moves.
Goofball.
Like, it's just...
Old turkey.
Like, how? How did he keep them afloat and yet he just makes nothing but dumbass moves?
My boy is lizard lame. But I think that he was smart. He was book smart, and he was Diamond's cousin. Mm-hmm. So Diamond was like, well, I have to trust somebody, and I need somebody that I know is going to have the sense to at least follow direction. So that's probably how that ended up happening. And in Gerard's mind, he was like, man, we got all these dudes around here, and he chose me. I'm the chosen one. Or, you were probably just the easiest to work with.
Yeah.
Right? And it don't always mean that you special. That's the problem. When you think that you're a leader because you're special, as opposed to leading because it's necessary. Mm-hmm. That's a trait of a true leader. Not thinking that you need to lead because you're some prophesized leader from on high. That's not.
Yeah.
It's a delusion of grandeur.
I would agree. Liliana knows HIPAA law, which is wild. I just thought that was hilarious. Like, she just calls up homegirl's boss and says, I can't report that to you,
When I found out that that your job cannot just call back to a doctor's office and be like, was he here? Changed my life. Changed my life. Only thing they can do is make sure the doctor was there in the office. So as long as you got your doctor schedule, you're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're good to go, pal. And then before you judge me, ask yourself why I have to do that to get a day off.
That's a fact.
Or had to do that. It's pretty good now, but it wasn't always.
That is a fact, though. Tommy literally couldn't say I'm sorry to JP, which is wild. JP wants to bring Kate in on the situation, which prompts JP to say that family is forgiveness, and that since Kate dipped out on JP, Tommy should be able to forgive too.
But he don't know Kate. He don't know her. And I get it. And all of that is fair. And he should have his chance to meet Kate and speak to her and say his piece. But you just don't know, fam. You don't know. You do not know.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
Since the Serbs are coming back, Walter Flynn thinks he should provide security detail for Claude because he thinks she can't handle herself, which would definitely throw...
Bozo, you don't even know.
Yeah, she caught two bodies.
She caught two bodies this
last
week.
episode.
Yeah, I was about to say. Like, you don't even understand who you looking at. You don't know your kids, man.
Yeah.
You just don't. You don't know your kids.
But that would also throw a larger wrench into the plans with Dahlia because she's got Flynn people following her.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he ends up just putting them on her anyways.
D-Mac follows a little too close to Tommy and he yokes him up. D-Mac warns that he needs to stay strapped and not get caught lacking because someone's on his head. Tommy doesn't know if it's Diamond or Lil Bro, but he knows it's coming from that way. Which,
okay.
I mean, it's probably not Diamond.
Well, he knows it's Gerard now because remember when Gerard was talking to Liliana about getting information on Tommy? Now, everything that we've seen from Liliana from this episode and episodes past, you think that they haven't discussed or that they won't discuss when this gets brought up.
Yep.
He's going to know as Gerard. He don't need no more information. Tommy is not he picks up on things fairly quickly. Mm-hmm. Plus, I think he can sniff it out. I think Diamond don't really want no parts of what Tommy got going on. He's trying to do his own thing. Gerard won't smoke.
Yeah.
Don't know why he won't smoke. I have no clue what this beef is. I don't get it. If it was over influencing Diamond, leading CBI, that's over with now. Mm-hmm. For the life of me, I legitimately do not understand what his beef is with Tommy. I don't get it. Somebody gonna have to break it down to me.
Because he got Liliana, bro.
At this point, I don't know. Is that what it is?
That's the only thing. It's literally the only thing that makes sense.
Bro.
And even that doesn't really make sense.
Blow down. Send a text. Slide in the DM.
There's so many other ways you could go about it than killing Tommy. Like, why is that the only option?
You done paid the little nigga to go follow him? Yo, hey man, dating in 2022 is insane.
For a drug dealer.
Go find out where that nigga stay at. Let me know how he move.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. So yeah, I don't even understand why it's like that, but I think it's pretty obvious who it's coming from, for sure.
Yeah. Claude and Liliana have a little conversation, and I'm not sure why, but they cut it at "Do you fuck him?" And then they just cut it. They didn't allow Liliana to answer that question. I thought that was really weird.
I think that scene was to try to show that like maybe both of them have an interest and they're kind of jockeying for position, feeling each other out to see, you know, what the intentions are.
But you don't think that Liliana could have been like, no.
No, she
and
definitely
then just,
could. But she don't trust Claudia and she understands the question. So she's like, nah, I'll just let you ponder on it then.
I guess. I don't know. I just thought it was weird that they just cut it off. But anyway, what they cut it off for was Claude and Liliana are running a training course on moving Dahlia as couriers with a bunch of just random girls for the most part. After the training course, Claude asks one of the girls about her redhead friend for Vic.
She's just so hot, man. Like she's a gangster, but she loose. Like you too lax.
Yeah.
You all the way out in the open. If you didn't want nobody to know about that, you did a shit job. Like, a shit job. Liliana heard you from across the room and knew exactly what the fuck you was talking about.
Yeah.
Like every detail.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she need to get some creep about her.
Wow.
That wasn't great.
Agreed. The chef is concerned with the fact that Dahlia won't glow if they're cutting it down. Tommy comes in and says that the glow doesn't matter.
Do it get you high? Yeah, do it get you high?
Yeah, I thought that was a little weird. Like, oh no, it won't glow.
Who needs cute drugs?
Dahlia is important to Tommy because it's exclusively his. He didn't have that with Ghost, and now he does. Only problem is there is another partner in this, which makes me laugh that Tommy sees it this way because Claude worked so hard to make it her thing, and now it's becoming Tommy's thing.
She found Dahlia, but it's his operation, right? Because he has the wherewithal to move it. He has the resources to actually move the product. Like, he can do what they're doing without Claudia. There's no way in hell she would be able to do it without him.
Agreed.
Or at least her brother.
Yeah.
So
she would need somebody else to facilitate.
Yeah. So it naturally that kind of leads to him being the top dog in that you know,
he holds the power.
That paradigm. But where she fucked up is killing my eye.
Yeah.
All you had to do was cut her in on what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But you tried to muscle her out of her shit and end up getting muscled out of yours.
Yeah. Because if she had mine, she'd have two people. He'd have two.
You'd have 50% of the voting interest.
Yeah, she fucked up big time.
Now Liliana will never vote with you.
Yeah.
Especially now.
Yep. Vic is sipping vodka and crying in the club over Maya. That's when the redhead shows up. And I don't see what's so special about the redhead.
In the club looking photos of him and Glow is nuts. That's nuts.
That's very nuts. He was crying in the club, bro.
Fucking insane. Why would he be at the club? And drink at home?
I don't know. Well,
let me go out here obviously and look sad in public.
He's in the club because they had to have a place for the redhead to show up.
He put on this fucking Versace suit and get dappered down to go look sad.
Lil bro is a fucking hater. D-Max homeboy pulls a chick and he steps right over all his game and fails.
Yo, hey.
He's a hater.
There's something wrong with bro. When you trying to step down on a teenager, come on, man.
Right.
I'm the leader of CBI, so I step on 14-year-olds. You feel me? Cock block the hell out of them little niggas. Like, bro, what's wrong with you?
I don't know, bro.
You out here competing with a high school sophomore?
Yep. And trying to kill Tommy for no reason.
Like a little boy, like little, a kid.
D-Wiz from Power, from Raising
What's wrong
Kanan.
with you?
Liliana is literally on the date with the chef and homeboy, which is absolutely nuts. I thought she'd be like at a different table.
But then I thought about it. It's like, you can't risk her telling him what's going on. And trying to get out of it. So she had to be.
Yeah.
I mean, you lucky we even letting you out. Know what I'm saying?
Yep. D-Max homeboy can't handle his liquor and he's trying to take pics with niggas in the club. One of the homegirls from the training session, identifiable from the colorful braids in her hair, pulls up on Lil Bro and gives him the kiss of death. So now he's
a junkie
on Dahlia. And
they're all junkies. I want to know what's going to happen with Dahlia. Because ain't no such thing as a perfect drug. So, well, I guess that's... Anyways.
We'll talk about it.
We'll
talk about it. For
anyway,
sure.
I don't think there's such thing as a truly perfect drug. So, something's got to give, right? Something got to give. Is it going to be, fucking brain aneurysm, violent diarrhea, temporary paralysis, a stroke? Something's going to happen.
It's a diet pill. So I don't know if something happens from that.
All right, look, man.
Diet pills usually have crazy symptoms anyway, as is.
So we'll see what happens, man. The thing is with new drugs is that you don't really tell what's wrong with them or what the long-term side effects are. Way down the line, people got to get dependent. They have to get addicted, unfortunately, for you to tell what the negative effects are.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
It's gonna be a crazy ride. They about to tear Chicago up.
Yeah.
Fucking Dahlia zombies. Shit about to turn into Walking Dead.
Diamond, who's still in love with Homegirl, brings her to his barbershop. She basically accuses him of lying with a razor in her hand, and then they get freaky in a barber chair.
Yeah, I was like, when she was fucking around with the razor, I was like, yeah, man, get that out of her hands. And he surely just took it out of her hands and set it down. I'm like, yeah, this is not sexy.
You gonna have to relax.
Put that down. Relax. Second of all, she's the fucking ops. Op alert, operative, opposition.
Opportunity.
Jesus.
Tommy hangs out with JP, but he's clearly looking for something when he sees Vic kissing the redhead. I thought at first that he was kind of mad that maybe Vic is stepping out on Glow.
Fuck no.
But
what?
no, it's I noticed that the shit was, he is mad about a Glow, but it ain't Gloria.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. He's mad that it seems like Claudia's trying to bring her brother into this. He already lost his chance, fam.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? One striking you out with Mr. Egan. So, and I don't think it was necessarily that. I don't think that's what she was playing for. I think she was trying to do the same thing basically that Tommy doing with CBI. Introduce it, with discretion. That way they don't know who's providing it. You get the pipeline running, get them hooked. And by the time that they need another re-up, it ain't going to matter because, you know what I'm saying? You need it. I got it.
Yep.
Dripping like water.
D-Mac comes and absolutely wails on the back of his homeboy's head.
Beat the hell out that boy.
Until bro pulled out a...
He did
it twice, didn't he? He hit him in the back of the head twice.
Sway Lee knocked homeboy out.
But then that's when bro pulls out a gun on Mac and tells him that it's his move now and he's cutting him out.
Loser.
That's when homegirl from earlier comes out and leaves with bro from Crescent City. I thought that was hilarious.
Bruh, first of all, scumbag. Loser. First of all, you don't even realize that you cannon fodder. That's the worst part. You think that them is your big homies. Like you look at, you're admiring your future murderers.
Yeah.
Which is simping of a different reality. That's a whole nother version of simping. Yeah, man, just sad to see. Lost youth. He's a goner for sure. Definitely about to be paper mache in a minute.
Tommy bodies Claude's security detail and then accuses her of being disloyal since she had homegirl give the kiss of death to Vic, apparently to send a message.
Right. To say, hey, we here. Dahlia's here. I wanted to do the same thing too. I wanted to do it. I wanted to play drug dealer. I wanted to do it. That's all that was. That's all that was. And I think part of it is she doesn't want her family to get left out. If she knows this is going to be the biggest thing, and she knows it's going to sweep the entire city, she don't want to leave her family out of that.
Yeah.
And she know her father not going to fuck with it, so she got to get it in there somehow.
Yeah, for sure. Adrian, Diamond's flame, is a reporter, and she is working on a tell-all expose on Diamond. The real trash part about it is that their boss wants to have Diamond go back to jail and maybe get a Pulitzer out of it.
That is fucking sick, fam.
Agreed.
That is some of the grossest shit I have seen. Like, and what's even grosser about it is that's probably some shit that somebody would try to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like journalistic integrity is not what you would hope it is. Let's just say that. So
I agree.
It's something that's completely feasible. Completely. Oh yeah, he got out of jail, so we'll keep digging until we find some dirt and send him back to jail. It'll be a crazy saga story. We could write it all, win a Pulitzer.
Like what? That's crazy. You fucking around with somebody's life.
She need to snitch so Diamond can make her disappear. Not her. Not the op.
The boss.
Well, no, the op too. Shit.
The op is probably gonna get clapped. But anyway, Liliana plays a very pivotal role and has a lot of power over Tommy in some cases, pulling his strings almost, telling him whether or not he can trust Claude or whether or not he has to ice the chef. I just thought it was kind of crazy that he looks to her for a lot of his decision making.
Well, he needs a confidant. He needs somebody that he can share the weight with, and that's what Liliana is.
But eventually, she's going to realize what kind of power she has over him.
I don't think she has power over him. I think that she can counsel him. I think she can tell him certain things and make him see things a certain way. But I don't think she controls him now.
Lil Bro brings Dahlia back to CBI, which is absolutely hilarious because Tommy's behind it. Diamond doesn't know shit about it, so he doesn't want to introduce it into the pipeline, which is an insanely smart move.
It sounds reasonable as fuck for the nigga who just swear he the smartest nigga in the room.
You know?
Swear to God, bro, we don't know nothing about it. We don't know if niggas about to start dropping dead tomorrow off this shit that you holding in your hand right now in my shop.
Yep.
Why don't your brain work? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with you? Gerard needs help, y'all.
That's a fact.
Something wrong with that man.
Drugs. Diamond brings Dahlia to Tommy and says that Dahlia can rewrite history.
So the coyness of this conversation made me feel like there was an angle, but I couldn't figure out what it was. Like, I don't know. Like, how did you go from fuck no, I have no idea what this shit is to this could change the game? Did you hit it, nigga? Like, you got a taste or what happened? Like, I think they could have done a better job of at least hinting towards what his change in ideal was. Like,
maybe he was just trying to coax Tommy to actually reveal himself.
Like he feels like he knows that it's Tommy that brought it in, and he's trying to get him to say it
by like bigging it up.
Yeah, I can see that. I would hope something like that.
Yeah,
something other than simping and following for Samson.
Yeah. Of course, because it's Gary, Indiana, Freddie Gibbs got to be in it.
Fam,
not sure
wait,
why he has to be cross-eyed though.
I was about to, bro. Is Freddie Gibbs cross-eyed like that? No. Okay. No. I was like, yo, I have never seen his eye broke off like that before, ever.
Yeah, I don't know why he had to be cross-eyed other than the line that Lil Bro said.
That's offensive, yo. That's like fucking T.I. going out there with alopecia, fam. That is fucking, not alopecia, vitiligo.
Vitiligo, yep.
That is fucking terrible. Y'all can't do that, bro.
That shit was nuts. That shit. I didn't know why they needed to do that. But there's no reason.
That's so disrespectful to Gary, Indiana, man. That the gangster from Gary, Indiana gotta have a Cyclops eye. Yep. Like, come on.